गौरवाणी प्रचारणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे मुखं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्य ईश्वरम्। Hare Krishna. I'm really sorry for being late. Today I realized in the traffic for almost 1 hour that we are badly stuck in this life, and not everything is under our control. People are struggling, and they are taking U-turns, and then they are struggling where to go from. Badly stuck from all the directions. No space to even walk. So somehow two-wheeler, I somehow took U-turn and came back again. I went to Panathur again, came back. So it took me 1 hour. So I was realizing that not everything is in our control. Not everything is in our control. We sometimes become very proud that I can do anything. Today we'll see that in the presentation. So I was realizing this, that not everything is in our control. If the Paramatma doesn't sanction, nothing can happen. Although we may put so many endeavors in life, 100% endeavors, but if Paramatma doesn't sanction, it will never happen. So Paramatma has to sanction, then everything will fall into place. The result will come. So without wasting much time, let's start. So we'll keep the session short today. As much as possible, I'll try my best to convey the same message in less time. So let's be attentive. So we are discussing from Bhagavad Gita. And this presentation is dedicated to His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, who is the founder Acharya of ISKCON. One time what happened is that the disciples of Srila Prabhupada arranged for a program. And what used to happen is Srila Prabhupada, he never used to ask who is coming, who is not coming, and then who is the audience. He just used to sit in the car, used to go. He used to completely depend on the disciples. Now he left all the disciples and Srila Prabhupada left. And the arrangements were made. As soon as Srila Prabhupada came at the venue, nobody was there. Only the disciples were there. Nobody else. No audience at all. And Srila Prabhupada had his own thing that he would start. He would start the class. He would start the kirtan. It doesn't matter whether the audience is there or not. So once what happened, Srila Prabhupada was was about to give the introduction to Bhagavad Gita. Nobody came. And then Srila Prabhupada actually, alone, he was speaking. Can you imagine? So in this case also it happened that nobody came. And Srila Prabhupada closed his eyes and started the kirtan. And he was deep absorbed in his kirtan, and then Srila Prabhupada was doing. As soon as he stopped the kirtan, he ended the kirtan, he opened his eyes, and he saw so many people came from somewhere. And one very interesting thing happened. All of them were nude. Nobody was wearing clothes. So there was a nudie movement which was going on there, the hippie movement. Everyone was nude. At least I'm fortunate that everybody is coming with good clothes. We are all civilized people. There it was nude. All the nude people are sitting in front of Srila Prabhupada. And Srila Prabhupada, he was not influenced by all these things, small things. He told, and he used to, derive some philosophical, thought in every situation. So he told, you all are so nice. You already have given up the external covering of the body. Now there is one more covering remaining. They have given up clothes, right? Now one more covering is remaining. This body. This body is also covering over the soul. If you give up that, oh, that will be so nice, right? If you realize that we are the body, we are not the bodies, we are spirit souls. So that's how Srila Prabhupada was. He was always, he can derive anything, any lesson from any situation. And now the book marathon is also coming. So you will find that ISKCON devotees will be going for book distribution every December, the end of the year. So we are very fortunate that there will be a team in Panathur also, and that is the youth team, the IYF team. So we invite everybody if somebody wants to contribute in this. It's so nice, we can actually, whatever we are learning from Bhagavad Gita, it is changing our life, we can share with others. And then so many people's lives can change. So it's a very good opportunity. We'll be launching the book distribution marathon in some time, maybe in November, first week. So we'll see. We'll make a plan. So that's a very nice thing. And today's topic is also very, very nice. We'll be taking it from Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam. And today's topic is attitude of comparison. Many times we are stuck with this problem in life. This is disease. We'll be talking about one disease which everybody has. Somebody may be suffering from skin diseases, maybe stomach related problems, mental problems, different diseases. Not everybody is having same diseases. Somebody are not having any diseases at all, some major diseases. But one disease almost everybody is going through, and that is the disease of comparison. Comparing with others and degrading in consciousness, not uplifting the consciousness. So let's begin today's session. So we'll discuss about one story. There was a worshipper of Kali, okay, and then he used to worship Mother Kali, and she got pleased with her worship, with his worship, and she appeared and she asked, "What do you want? I am pleased with your worship. Please ask something." And then he was this person was very intelligent. He thought that I will ask everything, and every day I will ask something or the other. And he told that, whatever I ask, please fulfill. Whenever I ask. So he was very intelligent. All my desires will be fulfilled. It's not that only one time. Every time my desire should be fulfilled. That's what his desire was. So Mother Kali said, okay, no problem. That's asked to. And he was jumping in ecstasy. And Mother Kali told something else also after that. She made a statement, but he didn't listen. He was in ecstasy, jumping. Was very happy, and he didn't listen. And that was, Mother Kali told, whatever your desire gets fulfilled, 2x, double of that your neighbor will get. If you get something, double of that your neighbor will get. And he didn't listen. He was very happy. So once what happened, he asked Mother Kali that, I want a son. So his wife was pregnant, okay, and then she delivered a child, and then he found that twins were born in the neighbor's house, and like that he asked so many desires, and twice, once he asked for a lottery, he purchased a ticket, and then he told that, can I get lottery out of this ticket? And Mother Kali said, it was sanctioned obviously, and then he got the lottery, he won the lottery. 2x of that, another lottery, his neighbor got. And then he was shocked. And when he came to know that this phenomena is happening without his notice, what he did? He told Mother Kali, now my desire is, take away one of my eyes. One, not two, one. Thinking that both the eyes of my neighbor will be taken away. And that's what happened. And he was jumping in ecstasy. That yes, both of the eyes of my neighbor have gone down, destroyed. He was very happy. But what about his eyes? One of his eyes is also gone. But see the mentality here. That's what we need to learn. That we are ready to destroy other people's lives for the sake of, even if some destruction happens in our life, it's okay. If I get something gets destroyed in my life, no problem. But others' lives should not be peaceful. Others should not be happy. Others should not progress in life. Why is he progressing? Why is he getting more? Why is he getting good hike? I'm not getting. So all of these thought processes will be going on in our mind. And we are ready to do anything, any harm to others, just for the sake of stopping others to grow in life, right? By comparing ourselves with others. So this is a disease we are talking about. Disease of comparison. Many times we think he's earning so nicely. I was talking to one of the devotees. So one person, and then he was telling that my relatives are troubling me, troubling my parents. Why are you not doing your job, any job? Or he's doing his job, but he's not earning much. And he was telling that all the relatives are saying this, pressurizing on my parents. And I'm pressed with that. What should I do? How to not get influenced by others? I was talking to one more person this week only. It's happened twice. So he was also sharing the same thing, that I'm trying to switch my job, but I'm not getting. I'm earning less salary and I want to switch and earn more. All my friends are earning very, very high package. I also want to earn. And my relatives are asking, I'm almost about to get married. My age is passing by. He was telling all these things. And the consciousness was very, very pressed, very disturbed. So I was realizing that this disease is there in everybody, comparing. So then we were discussing that we should never, never get influenced by the society. Whatever the society may tell, just ignore. So I was just telling, even if we are not able to get job, we are not able to earn nicely, no problem. Life will not end. Life will not end. So very nice point to contemplate. I'll sell vegetables, but I will live. Something I will do. I'll go to forest, I'll get some fruits. There are so many coconut trees in Bangalore. There's so many, we can go around and, get something. Something at least we'll get to eat. Something. I'll go to forest or some village area somewhere. Get to eat. Our life will not end. Life will not end. But we get so much pressed by these problems. This disease of comparison, and we're not able to think anything. Stuck completely. Can you close this? So, and one more thing I was realizing this morning. This morning in the prasadam, I was realizing in my own life. In the prasadam, pakoras were there today morning. And it was written only 2 pakoras per devotee. And I was seeing that some devotees are taking 9, 7, 8, 9, 10 also. Second time also they are asking, Prabhu, thoda pakoda देंगे. And I was thinking, and this thought was coming to my mind, I only took 2. I also wanted to take more. But I also only took 2, thinking that, it's just 2. So this thought was, I was thinking, just seeing actually that in myself also, everybody is stuck with this problem, disease of comparison. In small aspects also we compare ourselves with others. Forget about job and forget about career, so many things. Looks. So, but we need to understand one thing, that everybody is unique. Okay, I'll ask you this question. How everybody is unique? From the point of view of Bhagavad Gita, can you answer me? How everybody is unique? Anything. There can be many points, some good points you can share from, but whatever we have learned till now in the sessions.
We all have different souls.
We have different souls, yeah. We have different individualities. That's good. That's a very nice point. So very different. Okay, anything, but the soul is similar, same, right, on the spiritual platform. Can you go a little more deeper?
Mind intelligence.
Mind is?
Mind and intelligence. Every person has different mind and
Every person has different mind and intelligence, different conditioning of the subtle body, different thought processes. Right? Yeah. Anything else?
past karma to creation.
Past karma and
Past karma to creation.
yes, past karma. Very, very interesting point actually. See, karma wise, everyone is different. Everybody has a different baggage of karma altogether. We cannot say that my karma is exactly same as your karma. It's completely different. Why? Because nobody's looks are same. Completely same, right? And nobody is, there are many aspects actually. It will not happen that 100% two people are matching in karma. It will never happen. Never happen. So you have to understand that everybody is carrying different baggage of karma. I recommend that you make some notes also. So it will be very nice to revise and to contemplate, to discuss with others. On phone also you can make one note, WhatsApp, or not WhatsApp, don't open WhatsApp. Otherwise it'll go away. No, one note or maybe notes, sticky notes, whatever. Little bit, something. So different baggage of karma everybody is carrying. Because of that, everybody is unique. Now, once we realize this, that everybody is unique, we'll never compare ourselves with others. He is going through his own karma, I am going through my own karma. Why to compare? Why to compare? So this point is very important. Now, this is just one of the aspects which is uh, an important point to contemplate, but we'll discuss now in great depth the actual antidote for the disease of comparison. Okay. How to get rid of this disease of comparison? Now, do you agree that everybody is suffering? How many of you say that I am not suffering, but you might be suffering? You might be struggling with the pakoras. I am not. I am above all these diseases at all. How many of you say that I am not struggling? Not struggling with this disease? Nobody, right? Yeah. So let's see how to get rid of this disease of comparison. So we'll discuss in detail. Some points we'll discuss. And we will not discuss whimsically. This is from Srimad Bhagavatam. From the scripture we are going to discuss today. So this is the base. This verse today is the basis for our session. It has all the points. You see, the small verse has all the points to get rid of the disease of comparison. Very interesting, very, very inspiring. Let's recite this verse. Swadharmacharanam shaktya vidharmacha nivartanam Daivalabhena santosha Atmaviccharanarchanam chanam. So I'll read the translation. It is from Srimad Bhagavatam, 3rd canto, 28th chapter, verse number 2. One should execute his prescribed duties to the best of his ability, and avoid performing duties not allotted to him. One should be satisfied with as much gain as he receives or achieves by the grace of the Lord, and one should worship the lotus feet of a spiritual master. Now, all the points are covered in this, which we are going to discuss in this session, as antidote for the disease of comparison. So, the first one is Swadharmacharanam. This is the first point. And that is work according to your nature. You can note down all these points. If you are Shruti, that whatever I hear, I can remember throughout my life, no problem. So, work according to your nature is the first point. We'll discuss in detail. And that is Swadharma Acharanam. Work according to your own nature. Second point is Shaktya. Swadharmacharanam Shaktya. Shaktya means with full capability, with full ability, 100%. So you can see the second point here. Work up to your maximum capacity. Work according to your nature, but with what? Maximum capacity. Shaktya. Swadharma, but how to work? Shaktya. With maximum capacity. Okay, third one is, we are going to the verse and then coming to the English points. Third point is, Vidharmacha Nivartanam. Nivartanam means give up. Okay? Or avoid. What to avoid? Vidharma. Vidharma means opposite of dharma. Means what are you saying? Opposite of Swadharma means not my dharma but his dharma or somebody else's dharma. So the third point is don't aspire to do others' work. Right? Avoid copying others. That's what it means in simple words. Don't aspire to do others' work. Vidharmacha nivartanam. Now the fourth point is Daival labdhena santosha. What do you mean by santosh? Happiness? No, not it's not happiness. Satisfaction. Satisfied. Santosh. But with what? With what we should be satisfied? Daival labdhena. Daival. Daiva means the grace of the Lord, which is coming from the Lord. Labdhena means to receive. So whatever we receive as the blessings of the Lord, we should be satisfied. Right? So this is the fourth point today. Work is meant for the satisfaction of the mind actually in particular, and not to prove anything to others, not to prove anything to the world. We'll discuss in detail. And finally, the connected point is we should be satisfied with whatever result is achieved by the grace of the Lord. So these are the 5 points which we'll discuss today. I'll try my best to cover quickly. So let's be attentive. Okay, we'll go with the first one. People are smart at capturing photo. Okay, so we'll start with the first one. The first one is work according to one's own nature, or work according to your nature. So this is a very important point. Many times it may happen that many people say that the engineering students particularly. I talk about engineers because mostly we are engineers. So always the engineers have this in the mind that I want to find out that person who told me to choose this engineering branch. I'll beat him myself, left and right. I'll cover his face. I'll beat him and I'll run away. He told me to choose this, and I'm struggling because of this, because of him only. The blame goes to him. Whatever is happening in my life. So this happens many times that people are dissatisfied. People are dissatisfied with whatever they are doing, and particularly if we see job dissatisfaction. Now I'll not ask how many of you are dissatisfied with the job or satisfied with the job. Because jale pe namak छिड़कना अच्छा नहीं है. So many times it happens that the nature of a person and the work he is doing is a mismatch. There's a mismatch. Almost 99% of the cases these days actually, especially if you see. The father said, become a doctor, and I became a doctor. But I want to do something else. This happens many times. Many people actually share this. Mismatch between nature and the nature of a person and the work which he is doing. This is the reason why people are dissatisfied these days. In the Vedic culture, it was very nice. The guru used to analyze the nature of the disciple. For 25 years, the disciples used to be, the children used to be under the custody of the guru, spiritual master. And they used to learn everything there. And the guru used to analyze the nature from the very starting, age of 5 years. Can you imagine? Very, very starting. So now, if the guru is analyzing from the very starting till the age of 25 years, he can understand everything very nicely. The whole nature will be very clear. That is, this is the nature of the disciple. And accordingly, he used to predict or not predict, he used to decide that if your nature is this, then you should work like this. And what were the different categories? Now also they exist. And we can analyze actually, we can look around ourselves, we can observe our own selves. There are 4 categories of people which exist everywhere in the world. Everywhere. You go to America, you go to Japan, you go to Somalia, you go to Amazon, the forests of Amazon, you go to Andaman and Nicobar Islands, Papua New Guinea, Africa, wherever you go. In the forests, in the cities, in the towns, in the villages, everywhere these four categories exist. Everywhere. What are these four categories? Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Shudra. These are the four categories. Now, these are scientifically categorized. When people say, oh, this is caste system, this is not caste system. Because we can find these categories everywhere. To understand simply, the Brahmanas are the intelligent people, the intelligent class, who can understand things very, very nicely. And they'll be the people who will be guiding the society, the teachers in the society. And you can see there are so many scientists, there are so many, they have nothing to do with the world. They are in their own worlds. I've seen, I was into IIT Guwahati and then I was doing my internship there, and then some people are, their life is in the lab. Just doing some experiment, getting the results, sleeping there only, picking up. Somehow they don't care about the body also sometimes. Sometimes I wonder, are they above the bodily platform or what? No. They are under the bodily platform, but they are on the subtle platform. They are on the mental platform, and completely engaged in intellectual works. They have nothing to do with the problems of this world. Means the other problems. So we see the intelligent people, who are always trying to understand about the nature about one's own self, and then trying to teach others, right? The teaching category. And second is Kshatriya, the administrators who take control of who take charge of administration in the world. So they are Kshatriya, administrators. Third is Vaishyas, the business class. They don't have they are their whole life and soul. Their whole life and soul is in business. They cannot think anything else. Especially the Marwadis. Wherever they go, they first see where can I open my shop. How can I open my business here? I've seen especially in the northeast. I stayed half of my life in the northeast part of India, in Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, and then Mizoram, and almost Manipur. I've stayed there, and then we see so many Marwadis are there. In every part of the northeast also the Marwadis are there. Because they want their blood, they have business in the blood. They cannot resist that. So Vaishyas, and the fourth one is Shudras, the employees. Who work for others. Who serve the other three categories, the Brahmana, Kshatriya, and the Vaishya. They are the Shudra. They are serving. They give service to the other three classes. The categories of people. So we can see all these categories you will find everywhere. And these are the only four categories. Nothing apart from this. These are broad categories, scientifically defined. Now we'll see how scientifically it is defined from one of the shlokas. So this is not caste system. Because in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says this. Let's recite this shloka. In 4th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, verse number 13. Chaturvarnam maya srishtam guna karma vibhagashah tasya kartaram apima vidya kartaram avyayam. So Krishna says, the Lord says to Arjuna that according to the three modes of material nature and work associated with them, the four divisions of human society are created by me. Who has created the four divisions?
Krishna.
The Lord has created. Very important to understand this. Modi ji has not created. the Mughal, the Brahmanas have not created that. I am a Brahmana. You are a Shudra. Get away. No, they have not created this. The four categories are already there. According to what? According to the nature which they have acquired under the influence of the three modes of material nature. Sattva gun, Rajagun, and Tamagun. People are working or people are influenced under the three modes every moment, and they are acquiring a particular nature. And from past lives it is coming. From many, many past lives, they are acquiring a particular nature by acting in a way, thinking in a particular way, and then desiring something. And then again, to fulfill that desire acting, again we are conditioned by the three modes. So every moment this conditioning is happening. And we are building a particular nature every moment. So this is happening every moment. And at the present moment, whatever I am right now, this is my nature. Right? So the four divisions are there according to the nature of a person, not according to the birth. Some people say, I'm a Brahmana. I'm born in the Brahmana family. See the thread? I don't know. They'll show the thread also. So we have to understand this, that it's not according to birth. Where Krishna is saying that it is according to birth? Nowhere. Nowhere in the Shastra it comes. Nowhere. Even in the next shloka also, it is same thing is being said. Another verse from 18th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Brahmanas, Kshatriyas, Vaishyas and Shudras. Now in the previous shloka, he didn't mention about the four varnas, Chatur Varna. He mentioned Chatur Varna, four varnas. But what are those four varnas? Oh, in the next verse, Krishna is saying. What are those four varnas? Brahmana, Kshatriya, Visham. Visham means Vaishyas. And Shudrana. Cha, Parantapa, oh Arjun. These are the four varnas I was talking about. And how these four varnas are categorized? The next line says, Karmani Pravibhaktani Swabhava. Swabhava means, what is Swabhava? Nature. So according to one's nature, these four categories are there. Very simple to understand, very simple. So it is according to nature. If a person is having business mindset, he cannot do anything else. Oh, he is falling under Vaishya category. He has that mindset or he has that nature. One of my friends, when I was in BTech, he was mad about Indian Army, and he used to somehow pass the engineering, and he somehow passed also, somehow passed. And then there was a deemed university, so somehow he was having good relations with the teachers also, somehow passed. And then passed the engineering, and then he was clear that I will not go into engineering further. I want to go into army. And he was having that nature, Kshatriya nature. That nature was there, I could see. It was very clear that I will go to army. And he was applying, first attempt, clear. Medical, he was out, obviously. Some complications. And again, he applied, oh, it got cleared. And now he's in army. Can you imagine? So, some people have this clarity that, yeah, this is my nature. This is my nature, I want to do this. And very, very important actually. If this is not clear, we will struggle. And that's why this mismatch will happen. The nature and the work. What we do, if there is a mismatch, then satisfaction will naturally come. So that's why this scientific categorization according to one's nature. So we have to analyze what nature we have. Or at least in the Kali Yuga, it's khichdi these days. How many of you can say that, yes, I am 100% Brahmana nature, 100% Kshatriya? No. We will see actually. So category based on the qualities and work, it's all khichdi mixed up, but at least some predominant portion will be there that yes, Brahmana nature is more in this person. Okay, Kshatriya and Shudra also are there, but Brahmana is more. And then some people will be having Kshatriya nature more, Vaishya nature predominant. So that is there. And there are some qualities mentioned in the Shastras, in the Bhagavad Gita itself. Qualities of a Brahmana. It's not now we talked about the nature, right? And the qualities are also mentioned. By which you can analyze, okay. And you can analyze yourself, going through these qualities. So the first one is about Brahmana. It's from 18th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, verse number 42. Peacefulness, self-control, austerity, purity, tolerance, honesty. Once what happened? The Guru told his disciple, there was a small child, a disciple of the Guru. He told, I'm giving you a test. Go to your mother today, ask her, who is your father? Who is my father or mother? Who is my father? Tell me. And by the way, he was the son of a prostitute. Okay. So the son told, okay, Guruji, I'll go and I'll ask today. Tomorrow I'll give you the reply, the answer. He went to his mother and he asked, Mother, my Guru has told me, has told me to ask you that who is my father? Please tell me. So the mother said, I don't know. I don't know who is your father. And then the child came back. And next day the Guru asked, so who is your father? Tell me. The child says, Gurudev, my mother told me that she doesn't know who is my father, so I also don't know. Very honestly he told. And then the Guru told that yes, this is honesty. And actually this was a test to get admission into the Gurukul. And then he got the admission. This was a test of honesty, right? So honesty is a very, very important, also one of the very important qualities of a Brahmana. Honesty in all situations. Knowledge, wisdom. What is the difference between wisdom and knowledge? Anybody? To know. Wisdom is to know.
Knowledge is knowing. Wisdom is like
Acting. Okay.
yeah, correction.
Some action also comes. Realization comes. Yes.
Knowledge is basically the main idea, the theory, but wisdom will be like the practical
The
part.
practical part. Yeah. Knowledge may be theoretical, but the realization, when realization starts coming, we start implementing that knowledge, and then wisdom arises. That's correct. Religiousness. So these are the natural qualities by which Brahmanas were. This is coming from Bhagavad Gita, by the way. Directly it's coming from the verse. Next is Kshatriya. Let's just go through the qualities. Heroism, power, determination, resourcefulness, courage in battle, generosity, very generous towards people, towards helping others, leadership are the natural qualities of work that Kshatriyas. There was a celebrity, so there was a movie which was being shot, and then there was a celebrity. I don't remember the name of the movie. That celebrity, he was playing the role of Shivaji Maharaj, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. And Shivaji Maharaj was Kshatriya, pure Kshatriya. So what happened? He told that I want to at least test. I have to wear the actual ornaments of Shivaji Maharaj. I have to see, I have to get the feel of it. And then I will be able to play the role very, very nicely. I have to see, I have to get the feel. So somehow the crew, the director, the producer, they allowed, okay, let's go. And he took permission, and then he was trying. He was trying to lift the sword of Shivaji Maharaj. He's trying to wear the what we call that which you wear on the chest? Shield, whatever shield or whatever. He was not able to even lift that. Can you imagine? Not able to lift. Forget about wearing. Forget about trying or getting the feel of it. So we can easily understand, you're just playing the role. You're not a Kshatriya, right? But a Kshatriya is very, very powerful. These days we have so many diseases. By getting so much of pollution from outside, our bodies have become contaminated completely hollow from inside. Today I was, lifting one vessel in the kitchen. So the khichdi was being transferred from kitchen to the prasadam hall. So I was realizing the kitchen devotees, they are so strong actually. How every day they pick so many vessels, they handle so many big, articles in the kitchen accessories. Very difficult. My bag and this whole was paining actually. little vessel also to carry is very difficult. But the Kshatriya, very powerful, very powerful. First of all, if IT professionals go there and try Shivaji Maharaj's sword and then these, first of all, the back pain will come. Already the back pain is there, they are gone almost. Again, it will hamper more. And one more thing, Kshatriya cannot reject the challenge. If a challenge comes, how many of you have this question or had this question that why Yudhishthir Maharaj took up the challenge to play the dice game? अरे खेलते ही नहीं तो ऐसा कुछ होता ही नहीं, इतना बैटल हो गया, सब कुछ चला गया, and everything is lost. It would not have happened only. The dice game was the turning point. Why Yudhishthira Maharaj accepted to play the dice game? How many have had this question? क्यों accept किया वो चले? नहीं करते accept. Oh, you had this question, right? Right. So it's a genuine question. The answer is he's a Kshatriya. He cannot reject the challenge. If a challenge comes, he has to accept it. Either he has to die, or so whenever the challenge comes for battle also, either we have to die, the Kshatriya will die, or he will win the battle. There's no question of losing. If he loses, he has to die. So once what happened is one king was there. A war was declared for that kingdom and with some other kingdom. And then this king was ready to go. And then the queen came, and then she offered the aarti, and then she encouraged the husband to go for the war. And the king, and then he was ready, and then he left after that. The message came suddenly after some time that this kingdom has lost the war. This kingdom has lost the war. And this queen, what used to happen if the kingdom has lost the war? The queens used to just close the doors, and everybody used to shut down the kingdom. And the queens locked the door from everywhere, and then the whole kingdom was turmoil. What happens at midnight? There's knocking at the door of the palace. And the queen, he told who is there at midnight? And then there was a voice coming from outside. I am your husband. I am the king. I returned back from the battle. Please open the door. This queen, you know what queen said? My husband cannot return back from the battle. If the kingdom has lost the battle, he should have surely died. He cannot come back. This is I want to say the mood of a Kshatriya, or the nature of a Kshatriya. You cannot reject the challenge first of all. If the battle somebody proposes or somebody challenges for battle, they have to accept, and later they have to either win or they have to die. They don't come back like this. And what happened? The queen didn't open the door because she told that my husband cannot come back. He's a king. Either he has to die or he has to win. He cannot come back by losing the battle. That was the nature of the Kshatriyas. And Vaishyas and Shudras. So for the Vaishyas and Shudras, these are the qualifications or qualities. Farming. How many people are doing farming these days? Very less. It's turning from farming to cities, big cities. I was discussing with Girish Prabhu actually. So his native in Andhra Pradesh was sharing that earlier people used to they had their farms. Now we have farms. It's such a nice life actually. That the farming will happen, fresh vegetables, everything used to be fresh, and cow cultivation will be there, protection of cows, natural, very very pure milk will come, and then if they will have surplus of quantity for themselves, and if the surplus is there, they will distribute either freely or they will do some business. If the Vaishyas are there, Vaishyas will do the farming and cultivation, the natural work for the Vaishyas. By the way, this industries and all, it doesn't come under Vedic civilization actually. There is no need of industries. There's no need of industries. Sorry to say, there's no need of industries. We can live a very simple life, and we can be very very happy actually. We can be self-dependent, dependent on the nature. Very very happy, very natural, very blissful and peaceful life. What to do? So much of artificiality has been created these days. And service to others is the natural quality or qualification of Shudras. Service to other three categories. Okay. So that's why we have to understand that these are the natural categorization. It is there everywhere. It's not caste system. It's according to the nature of a person, very scientifically. These days, when the parents send the children in school, what do they say? 3 lakh rupees kharch kare tujh pe. I'm spending 3 lakhs of rupees in nursery also. In the kindergarten, my colleague was sharing with me. He was struggling a lot. Which school to find? It was not nursery also, it was pre-nursery actually. So his daughter is 2.5 years old. So he wants to send first in pre-nursery, pre-kindergarten, and then nursery, LKG, UKG, that will come. So in preschooling also, people are struggling. So much of fees they are charging. We were sharing actually 2 lakh rupees for 1 year. 2 lakh just for preschool. Can you imagine? Forget about secondary, higher secondary, primary, secondary, higher secondary. What will happen in college? Very, very pathetic situation actually. People are struggling. So the parents are saying, 3 लाख रुपए खर्च कर रही हूँ तुझ पे कर रहा हूँ अच्छा शूद्र बन के become a nice shudra, find a nice job, do nice job and then get back the money multifold. So that's how it is, nobody's training us to work according to the nature. Everybody, the whole system is training us to become nice shudras. So we have to understand this, that dissatisfaction is because of this, that there is a mismatch between the nature and the work one is doing. And then obviously the Vedic scripture, the Vedic civilization never supports this kind of mismatch. From the starting only a person will be working according to one's nature and he will be satisfied on the bodily platform, he will be satisfied on the mental platform, the subtle and the gross bodies will be satisfied in life, and then accordingly he can focus on the higher goal. The Vedic culture was focused on the higher goal, attaining Vishnu, attaining Krishna, attaining the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Self-realization, that was the goal. Everybody is focused, and naturally, even is peaceful. You can see, right? We can observe. Even is peaceful, but we will sit nicely and chant. We'll be able to focus better. So it's very, very important actually to analyze our nature and working according to that. Second one, work according to your maximum capacity. There are 4 kinds of people, in the society. First is crazy. Crazy people. They'll always crib, or they'll always cry about this point that why am I not able to do this? Why am I not able to do? Second category of people will be lazy. Why should I do? क्यों करूँ मैं? I'm not doing. सो जाता हूँ. थोड़ा let me sleep first. Let me sleep. I'll not do only. Procrastinate. Some people are crazy. They are saying that I'm not able to do. Why am I not able to do? He's able to do. बच्चा भी कर पा रहा है. See, बच्चा कर पा रहा है. I'm not able to do. They're comparing. And then other people are saying why I should do. I will not do only. I'll sleep better. Procrastinate. Third category of people will be inferiority complex. They'll be like, I cannot do only. I cannot do anything in life. And they'll go into depression. They'll be कुछ नहीं कर सकता जिंदगी में. I mean, life waste. My life is completely waste. I cannot do anything. Lack of confidence, depression. And the fourth category will be superiority complex. They are at a different level only altogether. They'll be like, I can do anything in this world. But today I realize it. We cannot do everything in this world. In traffic, we are stuck. We are dependent on so many factors in life. So we cannot do anything. These are the people who will be pride always. These are the people who will be, always have exhibition of false ego. A lot of false ego, a lot of pride will be there always. Overconfidence. So superiority complex. These are 4 categories of people. And by the way, if we are into any of these 4 categories, we cannot work according to our maximum capacity. We cannot work. Everyone has different capacity. We have to realize this. Everyone has different capacity. We have to analyze. We have to judge ourselves that how much capacity I have. Maybe a little bit I can stretch, but I should work according to my capacity. I will compare with others. Because everybody has different. He has a different capacity. He has a different capacity. I have a different capacity. Why should I compare? It's a waste of time. Third one. Don't aspire to do others' duty. Very, very important point. Don't copy others. We should copy others, right? And even Krishna is telling in Bhagavad Gita. Let's recite this verse. Shreyan swadharma vignaho. Sorry, vigunaha. Paradharman swanushthitat. स्वधर्मे निधनं श्रेयः
स्वधर्मे निधनं श्रेयः
परधर्मो भयावतः.
परधर्मो भयावहः.
Very, very important verse. It comes in third chapter of Bhagavad Gita, which is Karma Yoga. Okay? So Krishna is telling, it is far better to discharge one's prescribed duty, one's own prescribed duty, even though it is faulty. Even though I may not be able to do it perfectly, but I should do my work according to my own nature actually, right? Than another's duties imperfectly. If you try to copy others and try to do their duty perfectly, let's say I tell Shiva Prabhu, from today onwards I'll try to copy you and try to do your job perfectly. I don't know what to do. It's not possible. So rather than doing another's duty perfectly, it is far better to do one's own duty imperfectly. Because one will be satisfied. One will be satisfied working according to one's own nature. The first point. Why Krishna is giving this thing? Destruction in the course of one's performing one's own duty is better than engaging in another's duty. For to follow another's path is very dangerous. Why another's path is dangerous? Following others' duties is dangerous. Why? If I copy others, what will happen?
They are doing the work as per their karmas.
Yeah. They are doing the work as per their nature, their karma. So if I try to follow them, I'll never be satisfied in life actually. And whatever attempts I'm giving, it'll go in vain, there's no satisfaction, and then I'll not be able to do anything perfectly. And I can go into one of these four categories. I'll crib always, I'm not able to do anything in life, inferiority complex or whatever, I'll become lazy. All these things can happen actually. So it's very important to understand this. Don't copy others. Many times people say, "Uska YouTube channel hai." I also should have my own YouTube channel. I also started once. I stopped. I cannot. So I have a YouTube channel where I thought let me do something in electronics. So I made 2 videos. I stopped after that. Not possible. It's okay. So YouTube channel, very very big trap actually. That he is also having his YouTube channel. I also should have. I also want to become famous. Many people actually want to become famous. That's why they open their YouTube channel. Trying to be manager without having management skills or without having that nature actually. Many times we had this discussion comes. Who will be the next manager in the team? If the manager leaves, who will become? We were having this discussion in our team. The discussion somehow this came that who is having those qualities of becoming next manager? If he leaves, then we're discussing. At least I don't have. At least actually, one of my colleagues was very. I like that point actually. I was very happy to hear that actually. He was telling that at least I don't want to go into this management. It's not my cup of tea. I was very happy to hear actually. He was telling that I'm better. I'll be sitting on my desk and I'll be doing my job, technical job. That's very good. I'll be satisfied, peaceful. Oh, I was appreciating that point, right? But